Hello guys and ghouls, this is Palico Page and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Episode 2, we're still noobs. We're doing okay, we got people through, we got no negative traits on any of them. As good a start as we could possibly imagine in such a dismal game. Boo, out to kill us, not good, not good. Anyway, here we are at the estate, this is where we left it last time. I think we will have a little bit of a mooch around, see what these exclamation marks mean, and get into our first big dungeon and hopefully get that all done without losing anybody. That is the plan. So first things first, we shall check out the stagecoach, recruit for new heroes. You'll need to recruit
soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I really love the narrator in this game. I think he just really adds to the feel of dismay when it comes to this. He's so bummed out already. We've only just started. You thought if there was a time to be hopeful, it'd be now, but he's just like, no, you're doomed. You're screwed before you even double clicked on the icon. What's the point? That's all we like. That's all we like. So you'll need to recruit these 2 heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. While you're here, spend some of your starting resources on upgrading the stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, press the plus symbol on the left and then click the upgrade. Okay, so we have Borasa, the Seeker Plague Doctor. Hello, can I select you? There we go. And we have
better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
Yes, thank you. And we have Fonaru, the Vestal, which is a healer. So why my mouse is still playing it?
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Pious and unrelenting, and yeah, he's got no eyes. That's not too good. So here we are. We have the plus symbol, so we can upgrade the stagecoach. Now, I have been told that upgrading the stagecoach should be priority because it means the amount of adventurers coming into the hamlet gets increasingly more and quicker, which is obviously a good thing. You want it to be pouring in the victims as quickly as possible. That is all done by these things on the bottom. We have busts, portraits, deeds and crests. You pick these up as you travel around the dungeons, much like you saw in the tutorial in the last episode. So obviously the more stuff you can loot, the better it is for you as far as your upgrades are concerned. Let's have a quick look-see here. Upgrading the stagecoach increases the available heroes for hire each week or increases your roster size. Well, as it stands, we can hold up to 9 heroes, so there's no need to upgrade the roster for the time being, but it is probably good to upgrade the actual stagecoach network. Increases the number of available heroes to 3. Is that the one we want? Yes, that's the one. So that means that we should get 3 heroes per week if we do so. So let's upgrade that.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Of the damned. Boo. So as you can see, now we don't have, only by one mind, enough deeds in order to be able to upgrade again. So that's something you have to manage. And obviously with more of the buildings opening up, you need to obviously manage these as best as you can and decide what to upgrade, when and how. I yearn for adventure. Oh, you rookies, you don't know, do you? Right, so we have Ancestors Memoirs. View Ancestors Memoirs here.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And again, this is really more just where we can watch what's going on. We won't bother going into this because they'll be showing up as and when we play the stuff anyway. So, but still, it had an exclamation mark, so it needed to be pressed. And then we have the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Cute. And again, this is just be where all your characters, when dead, you can just review them and see what went on and how well they did and mourn them, I suppose, because it seems to be that sort of game, much like you do on the on XCOM, where you can go and visit your fallen soldiers or the shrine to the fallen soldiers or whatever that was called. So, but as it stands right now, we need to embark. We need to get back out there. We need to get our feet wet.
A mecca of madness and morbidity.
Okay.
Begins.
And there we go. It looks like we're going straight into the ruins. We could go to the darkest dungeon, which is where we are, but as you can see, it says you need to be at least level 6, which we are definitely not. You were not born for the darkest dungeon yet, Foray, yet. So let's crack on with the ruins, I guess. Test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. So our goal here, in order to get the rewards, is to explore 90% of the rooms, which shouldn't be too bad. So how are we going to do this? Foray, we shall put in Barusa, Dismas and Reynaud. As it turns out, they're in the wrong order. Healers generally like to be at the back. I'm pretty sure the usual suspects. I'm pretty sure that witch doctors like to hang about nearer the back than the front, so we'll sort of put them towards the back. We can change them around out of battle anyway, but I'm sure that Reynaud goes at the front. So let's crack on. Provision. So
the cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
There we go. So much like at the start of each episode of the Curious Expedition, on each expedition, you get to choose to buy some stuff with your hard-earned monies to take in with you, which should hopefully help you and not hold you back at all. As it says here, you'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. So, with that in mind, let's buy... 8, was it 8? Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8. Was it 8? No, 4 torches. I don't know. I've bought it now. How much money have I got left? I've got plenty of money. That's fine. Food. Fairly cheap. It said 4 food on there. I can afford a bit more, so I'm just going to double up and go to 8, and that way we're definitely covered. What else can we buy? Skeleton key, used to unlock strong boxes and doors. Medicinal herbs, used to cleanse items and prevent maladies. Can also be applied to a hero to eliminate combat debuffs. That's pretty useful. We have bandages, which are pretty much talk for themselves even. We have anti-venom, used to counter blights, poisons and toxins. And we have holy water, used to purge evil and restore purity. Can also be applied to a hero to increase resistances. Now, last time I was introduced to shovels a lot earlier, I think, although it might be on the first one we get introduced. I'm going to buy 2 shovels because it helps us clear obstacles instead of having to break into them and taking the sanity hit on that. We're going to buy 4 bandages. Yeah, 4 bandages, and we're not worried about holy water. I think that's good. Yeah, do I buy some medicinal herbs? No, we'll leave it at that. That's enough. That's enough for the first one. The other thing is, the more you buy, the more space is taken up in your inventory, and therefore there's a bit of management there as well. It's like, do you leave stuff behind, or do you take all the loot and maybe put yourself at risk later on in the game? You don't know. So your first expedition is into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious. Be careful. Right click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel showing all of the hero's quirks, skills and resistances. Okie dokie. So let's have a look at these guys. So we have Reynaud, the apprentice crusader. Here we go. So he's a warrior of light, which is plus 10 damage if a torch is above 75. And he has quick reflexes, which is plus 2 on speed, which is great because his speed isn't too good anyway. And as you can see, when things are buffed, it comes up a yellow down here, which is very good to see. We also have negative debuffs. He's God-fearing. In town, he will only pray for stress relief, which means it takes out the other 2 things you can do for stress relief. And he's a kleptomaniac. Here we go. Prone to stealing things. So it is exactly the same. He is a thief. Damn it. Not good. Sometimes you're lucky and you'll find some people are better have better quirks and are better, and therefore you want to keep hold of them more, and then it's a case of, do you want to sacrifice them or keep them? Oh, it's so complicated. It's going to be beautiful. His preferred position, which we've been through before, is the first 2 in the map. As it turns out, he's going to be my tank, and he prefers attacking the first 2 people that he comes up against out of a possible 4. Meanwhile, we have Dismas. I think I'm saying his name right. He has a hard noggin, so he has a plus 15 stun resist, which is buffed down here, as you can see, because it's in the yellow. We have quick reflexes, so plus 2 speed on him, which makes him very quick. And we have the Warrior of Light buff, which we gained last time, which is plus 10 damage if the torch is above 75. Again, a decent way of, or a decent reason for keeping the torch up high. He's also a known cheat, which means he's not allowed to gamble while in town, which takes away one of the ways for him to stress. Now on him, or on his position, he's preferred in the centre position, although he can go on either outside position in a demeaned state. Generally that means that most of his abilities are used on the centre 2 positions. If you were to find him on the outside 2 positions, you probably won't be able to use certain abilities, which we found out in the last episode. And he prefers to attack the second person in, then the third person in the group, and then either the 2 outside ones. So he likes to take out the second person mainly. A bit of an assassin in a way, I suppose. We then have a Borasa, the Seeker Plague Doctor. Is that a he or a she? Don't suppose you can tell with the mask on. We'll call it a she. He? We'll call him a he. He is a weapon tinker, so has a 20% weapon upgrade cost, or minus 20% weapon upgrade cost, which is awesome. He's a ruins scrounger, which means he's awesome in this one in particular, and he has stitiomania, which means he's obsessed with food, so we have to keep him well fed, or else he's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. He prefers to be in the third position along, which is good because that's where we put him. He can go to the back, but because we have our other person who's more of a healing position, he's definitely in the better position. And he's more of a sort of a what's the word? He's more of a buffer and a debuffer as opposed to outright attacking, as you can see here. Support, that is the word I'm looking for, a support role. So although he can attack people, he's better buffing and debuffing everybody else. And again, as far as this is concerned, they're all pretty got standard stuff at the moment because we've just started with them. And then we have Foray, or Fonaru. She is a Seeker Vestal. She has the Healer's Gift, which is plus 20% of heal skills while camping, and the Warren's Scrounger. So she prefers being in the Warrens, which does help us here, but never mind. Now, we have a flashing red debuff on it, which is Misses the Spot, which is plus or minus 1% to crit. Well, not that bad, really. It's not going to affect her overall, I don't think. It means the base heals will be okay. As it turns out, she prefers to be in the third position as well, but it looks like she's better being at the back, I think, compared to the Witch Doctor. Let's just check that out whilst we're here. Actually, the Witch Doctor's better being at the back, so we're probably best moving him. So we want to move him to the back, like so. And that is the best way for us to be. I think we're ready to crack on. We'll go through their abilities as we go. So here is the map. As you can see, it's quite a big place, and we need to go to at least 90% of the rooms in order to get the buff. So let's crack on with the first room. And here we go. Let's move forward. Oh, we're doing okay. We found a torch. Oh. Oopsie, oopsie. Noob in progress. You salvaged the unburned torch. Yours for the taking. Awesome. Thank you. Right, so we'll carry on moving on, I guess. Is it something I can grab it again? I don't think so. Stay calm. This is not a route. No, we can't grab it again. Uh-oh. Oh, we made it through okay, though, to our first room. Oh! What do we have here? Oh, our Witch Doctor's going first. We have 2 bone rabbles, it looks like. They don't hit that hard. We should be okay. What can my Witch Doctor do from the back here? Oh, as it turns out, maybe that's not the best place for him. Yeah, there he likes to be at well, he likes to be at the back there, but I can't use it for some reason. Oh, it's because they are to be used at the back of the other group, and because there's only 2, they're not being used. So all we can use here is the emboldening vapors. So let's do that on everyone. Well, on the main guy first, because he's next. Now, because these guys are unholy, I believe it means that we can hit them pretty hard. There's this accusation on both at the same time. What the hell's going on with my mouse in this game? Oh, we missed. Boo. Okay, in which case, let's get them bleeding, and let's use it on number 2. Not too shabby. Now, no one's hit at the moment, or should I say damaged at the moment. So, what can we do? We've got a dazzling light, which is a stun. We have the divine grace, which is a heal. We have illumination, which is minus dodge on all of them. Let's go for dazzling light as a stun on the first one. Jeez, not good. Okay, here we go. Oh. Wow, I think we got off pretty lightly there. We are now on round 2. Right, I think you can try and take these 2 guys out again. Is that his accusation, please? Hey.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Indeed, and then you can just go for a quick pistol shot, I think, against him. Can I? Oh no. Grape shot blast. Just open a vein. We can find one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Hey, and we have lots of monies. Let's go. And let's open up the strong box. Now, we saw that we had some keys which we could have bought. We chose not to. We could have bought though. And if we were to use the key here by dragging it into this, it means that we would open up without forfeit. I believe. Never done it. So let's just open up and see what happens. Who's going to open it up? We'll get our Crusader to open it up, I think. Hey. And
if only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh dear. Okay. So we've got 2 more shovels. We've got some crests and we've got some gold. All very nice. Very nice. And that be that done. So we need to choose where we're going next. So on the next run, we have an obstacle and we have a battle before we even get to the room. And then we'll see what happens. So let's move to the next room. So as you can see, we have a pile of bones here.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, joy. And you use a shovel to be able to do it, so we shall do that.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Right-click on a torch from inventory to boost the light back up. Right, now I messed up there. I should have pressed the shovel and not press the tick button. So I've actually just used up time and sanity by taking down that boundary. But I suppose on the plus side, it does mean that we're going to have slightly harder enemies, which should mean better loot. One would presume anyway. I guess we'll see in a second. Right, okay, so this time around we have a bone soldier, a bone rabble and a cultist acolyte. I would presume the cultist acolyte is going to be the buffer, debuffer and maybe even the healer. So you need to be taken down first. With that in mind, Mr. Boassa, what are we going to do with you? Blinding gas is a stun. Plague grenade, that could be good. And yeah, it's a gift which keeps on giving. So let's try a plague grenade on that guy. And we got the blight on him, which is good. Hits him hard. Oh dear. That was quite stressful. Right, so what can we do here? We can open a vein on the first 2. We can do a pistol shot. We can grape shot them all though. That might be good. If we do that, it might mean that the next time the blight kicks in on the cultist at the back, it kills him outright. So let's do that. Not bad. Bump in the night. Oh, well dodged, Dismas. Right, okay, so the acolyte only has 3 health. The last blight was 4, so I don't think we need to worry about him this round. So we can use dazzling light to stun. Or we can do illumination to take their dodge down. Let's use the dazzling light on the front guy, because he seems to be the next big threat other than the cultist. That's good. And then with the cultist about to die. Let's use Zealous Accusation on these two guys.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And then let's use the Grape Shot Blast again.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And then we'll finish off with... Can you do anything to the front guys? No, you can't. So you can skip. And then you can take out the last person. Is that damage? It's a stun. Let's use Illumination, because I think the damage mod is slightly less on that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Destroy them all! We have citrine. Yellow, like fading hope. Oh, I love how cheery this game is. And more food and more gold. That's awesome. So we'll take all of that. We can sell the citrine later on. And that takes us to our door. Now, we probably wouldn't have had that citrine if we hadn't had our light levels so low. They are very low right now. I am sort of pushing my luck, but I'm hoping that with the way it is and the light being as it is, we are going to have a decent output on that. And we are through, so there's nothing in here. We need to either go towards a curio or towards some treasure. We're doing okay for cash. Let's go towards the curio, I think. And there should be something in the way in a second. Ooh, some sacks. Whistles. The sacks contents are yours.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And as you can see, he has just taken all those goods. I didn't even see what they were because I was listening to the guy. But we don't get to see any of it anyway. Good times, good times. Now, I'm not sure whether if I put him behind, whether he can still steal stuff. We shall put that theory forward next time, I think.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Oh dear. Right, so we are in complete darkness now. This isn't good, I don't think. We have the Bone Arbalist, which is 15 for 15. And the Bone Soldier and the Bone Soldier. Right, so we're going for maximum damage here. Plague Grenade. What's his health? 15. Blinding Gas or Emboldening Vapors for us. Plus damage and speed. Let's use that on... Who hits hardest? Let's use that on Dismas. We should put him first now, hopefully. Oh, you blighter. There we go. Right, so let's do the Grape Shot Blast on him now because the damage is up. Oh, he dodged it. Do I need to heal anyone? Not really. Let's try and stun the back guy because he hits pretty hard. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Not good. Right, well, I suppose if you used your health is doing okay. You use your Bulwark of Faith on yourself, obviously. So that means that he should hopefully aim at him now and take it off the back. Oh, we've got to throw a heal his way. Oh, crit. Just when we needed it. Just when we needed it. And yeah, let's do another Grape Shot. That's better. Right, so Emboldening Vapors. Now we've only got the middle two now. Plague Grenade. Let's go for a stun on the back guy. He hits the hardest. Awesome. And then he can take out the front two guys with Zealous Accusation. That should hopefully get rid of the corpse. Not enough, not enough. Okay, well, with the Grape Shot Blast, that should hopefully get rid of them. Almost, almost. Oh, sharp. So if we use a Zealous Accusation to take out the front two. Awesome. And we have some busts and some bandages. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, stop being so down. Let's take all. And we have a holy fountain, an ornate fountain of holy purport. Optional, drag an item here to use it on this object. Well, because it's a holy fountain, let's try holy water. Divine benefit. Nice. Okay. Does that mean we can use stuff on different people? So, what if we put... No, I can't use it again now, can I? No, only the once. Oh, well. I suppose we need our top guy in full health because he's the one who's going to be taking all the hits. Alright, let's move to the next room. Looks like it's going to be clear. Let's find some things to kill.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Oh, dear. Right, let's not push our luck. Let's light one torch. Let's light 2 torches. Let's light 3 torches. That'll do. It's only the starter. It's not a tutorial, but can't take any more sanity hits. Oh, and there's nothing in here. Okay, well let's backtrack then. Onwards. Oh, more stress. Another trap. Wait, see, I'm sure.
By foul invention.
Nice. I'm sure there's a way of looking for traps, but I don't think I've got the right character to do so at the moment. Never mind. Ooh, he's a big guy. Surprised. Flanked you. Cultist Brawler, 15 health. That's not too bad. Skills. Oh. Stressful incantation. Well, let me see what that does, but never mind. Alright, so the witch doctors first. What shall we do? As I said, I think I've got the feeling that guy's going to buff the others. So let's try and stun him. Rubbish. Okay. Let's tracking shot. Let's do a tracking shot first and aim at the cultist acolyte just to get our buff up. Let's go for a heal on ourselves because we're running pretty low. Don't want to risk it really. Because he's at full health, let's do a bulwark of faith and hopefully get the people hitting him instead. Haha, you fell for it. Wow, it's quite a bit of stress. Oh, I've got to bleed as well. That's not good. Okay, so back to you. Let's try stunning you again. There we go. And then now, because he's got the buff on him, let's try the the grape shot blast. Awesome. As far as heal's concerned, she's got 10. Dismas has... Where am I looking? Apparently not on that page. Can I? Well, heal him anyway. That's probably a mistake. Oh my life!
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Reynald is at death's door. When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they are at death's door. While in this state, they will suffer stat penalties, plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Heal them to get them off death's door. I don't think I can heal him. Your hero is bleeding. If you wish, you can use a bandage from inventory to stop the flow. Right-click on the bandage while it's the injured hero's turn. I can't heal at all, can I? Smite. Plus 15 damage against unholy. These guys are unholy, aren't they? They must be unholy. Look at them. Look at them. Okay, let's smite. Let's smite them. Let's smite the middle guy. We might be able to take him out. Yeah.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Wow, he hits hard. A lot of stress there. Funwise resolve is tested. Abusive. May that light bring courage to your pathetic cast off. Oh, well, this is not us, I suppose. Like a Robin said. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviours and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. Okay, good to know. Right, we're going to have to do a Grape Shot Blast. Wowzer. Does that heal? It doesn't heal. That's not good. Right, because she's out of it, let's move him up. Oh, leave her alone. Stress continues to build beyond the point of affliction. If a hero's stress bar fills a second time completely, their body will give out. Get them aid or retreat back to town before this happens. Death awaits us all. Right, what shall we do? Zealous accusation. We need to take... we need to use a Bulwark of Faith, I think, and try and get them to attack him instead. Oh, well, that worked on that guy. It's over for us. Over! Oh, she still heals. Okay, can you heal yourself? Heal yourself. Boom. Back in the game. Alright, now let's do his pistol shot. No, let's do the grape shot because that's bound to take out the back one. Yes. And, oh, he's still focused on the front guy, which is awesome. Now we should be able to finish them off. Right, we have an incision. Let's use the incision. We haven't been able to use it yet. Oh, boom. We're done. And we get Onyx. Black.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Thank you. Black, like endless night. Take all. Cool. What's in the chest? Let's just open it. Why not? Yours for the taking. More gold and a bust. Awesome. Alright, so let's move him from the front. Let's move him back. Oh yes, a simple touch on the shoulder now, but what later? Oh, are you calling him a pervert? Move. Move. There we go. Right, we're done. We're done. So, we're almost done with this. Oh god. Oh.
Injury and despondence.
Are you bleeding?
Set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Oh no, you're bleeding. Okay, you're bleeding. Let's stop the bleed. How do I stop the bleed? Do I right click? Ah, there we go. Are you bleeding? No. Eat to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. Okay, let's eat. And again. And again. And you better eat as well. 2 for you. You better eat 1. No, you better eat 2, 3. You eat that. Ah, we're bound to find more. Let's eat it all. Why not? No? Full? Oh, okay. You can only eat so much, I guess. There we go. Right, so here's the theory. If we come across anything, march like you know what you're doing, idiots. Disarming traps. Scouted traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select a hero and then click on the trap to attempt to disarm it. Some heroes are better than others at disarming. Is this because he's a scout? I presume. Or he has scout. He's available to scout. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's good to put him ahead. So you're selected. Let's click on you. No.
Curious is the trap maker.
We have seen such horrors already.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Okay. So we need to do one more at the very least. So let's go to the next one. Oh, what's this?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
That's fine. The best sort of payment. That is good. So we have more food and a bit more gold. Let's crack on. This infernal blackness. I can't see my own feet.
The hearts of men.
The exertion of adventuring may have produced a growing hunger amongst your party. Eat 4 food, regain 5 health. Yeah, why not? Why not? Well, let's stay in the darkness. We're there now. Oh, we're quest complete. Nothing to fight. Now, I could go on. Shall we go on? Let's go on. Why not? Continue adventuring. Let's push our luck. We've got one more place to discover. Oh, they don't like the dark. Powerful! Awesome. The shadows grow too long for fooling around.
Unleash it.
Let's have a... Oh, virtuous. Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming heroic. This elevated state of performance will last until they camp or return to town and confers stat, bonuses, and other benefits. Oh, I don't think we're going to use it because I don't think there's anything left in this room, but let's have a look. What? I don't know. Don't know what that is. Okay. Well, anyway, good, good. Oh, there we go. It says just over there. Powerful. Maybe it just means he's badass now. Maybe. We're not worried about stress. Right, let's get rid of... Right, this is what I should have done. Should have pressed the shovel. Cool. And into there. Ah, and... Oh, it looks like we're having one more fight. Right, so... Let's move you back to there. Oh, not that that helped. You need to be the bulwark of faith on yourself. Then we can do a plague grenade and what's their damage? 10 and 15. Or we can try and stun them both. Temple Goblet, Quarrel and Bayonet Jab. Tempting Goblet is stress related. Let's try stunning them. No, screw it. Let's go for Blight. Awesome. Oh.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Barassa's resolve is tested. Masochistic. I can survive Endless Blight. Cast it upon me. No, that doesn't sound good. Dodged. Right, so we need to heal. We need to heal Dismas. So you heal him. Oh, at least, well, I suppose at least he's not aiming at the his Dismas. Tempting Goblet, resist, please. Oh no, that's not good for your stress. Right, okay, so I think we just need to go for the Grape Shot Blast here. I don't think there's anything else which is going to be any better. None of them are marked. So yeah, let's just take down as much as we can. Blood and bone! We are all blood and bone! To the point where... Are you... Yeah, you ready to damage people? Good. Okay. So let's go for stun this time. Oh, they're blighted. Should keep them quiet at least. There we go. You, again, will have to do the Bulwark of Faith to protect us. And you better heal yourself, because I seem to have taken a fancy to you, Missy. Here we go. Wow, that was hard. Oh dear. Once again at death's door, that's not good. Injure me! I can heal any wound! Ah, no, he's marked. Okay. Let's go for the Plague Grenade. Let's see if we can finish these two back ones off. We can do, I think. Then, do you heal yourself or do you heal... you're probably best healing the Highwayman. I'm not giving up. Good to know. Let's do a Zealous Accusation on the front too. Good damage. And let's go for the pistol shot. No, let's go for Grape Shot Blast. Might get a crit. Or not.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Death's door again. Okay. Work your evil on me, villain. I crave the knowledge of it. Well, you are masochistic. Dead weight. Can't stand my ground. That's not good. And he's stunned. Ooh, right, there's not a lot you can do. So let's give +3 speed and 25 damage to my main man, the highwayman. I'll give 10% to all of you if we survive. Okay. No, you're out of position, so I can't do what I wanted to do. So I have to open the vein, and we'll use it on the big guy. Take him out. Oh, and that's good. Can we take him out? Dodge, dazzling light with a stun. Let's go for illumination. Does she get it? She does. Awesome. We get some rubies.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
That's right. He knows it. What's in the chest? The masochist can open it. Yep, let's go. No, it's trapped. Fool me once. So what happened to you? Did you get away with it? I think you had a debuff, but nothing which matters, I don't think. But we did it. Quest complete. Dungeon complete. We're doing okay for monies. It's more the heirlooms we're interested in, so we can upgrade stuff. Yeah, not bad. We didn't get any of the scrolls which we needed, or deeds, which is a shame. Let's see what these guys have opened themselves up into. Reynald is a cove phobe, so he doesn't like the cove. And he's a night owl, +2 speed if it's below. That's good. That means he might hit better. This one's calm, minus damage on first round. Okay, it's not too bad. Slow reflexes, -1 speed. That's not good. But +2 speed if in the dark, which is not too bad. And night owl again. So it serves us better to be actually using it on a less high light level. Although obviously it does mean we will be taking more damage. And yeah, they've picked up some afflictions as well, which isn't good, And we're going to have to look at stress relief the next time in as well. But we'll do that on the next one. Let's return to town.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
So it looks like we got overrun by the local populace for running everything into ruin. But never mind. New person in hand. New management, one might say. So let's see how it goes. It's under new management. Just calm down. I'll throw some drinks in. Everything will be cool. We've completed our first goal. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins, which is awesome. And we are now on to week 2. So the tavern has unlocked and the abbey has unlocked. We will check those out next time. And we've also leveled up our 2 new recruits. So I think the next episode we'll just have a look around, maybe go into a dungeon, see how far it gets into. I don't want these episodes being long, but I didn't want to interrupt the first episode of going into a proper dungeon. I might cut them in half, depending on how the time's going. But as it stands right now, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.